Recording. Oh, yeah. Oh, outside today, running around. A sunny day, very warm. I mean, really warm. Again. So, what is it? January 16 or 15? I sit out in the sun and get warm. So get sun on me, for Pete's sake. So that's what's going on now. And I placed a stick to a shadow. I think it was on Monday, and the shadow is shrinking by 2 inches. That's interesting. Oh, something is different going on, I suppose. Or is this my imagination station? So, what it is, found some unusual samples. I'm looking around, I check everything, and then found these sitting on my desk, that curled up file, a big file with an arc in it. I have no idea. But other weird things going on in here too. Not sure what it is yet, but it's like Skinwalker Ranch almost. The red tube that I thought flew across the room actually just fell out of my pocket. I couldn't see it, and I thought maybe something, anyway. So it's nothing with H effect related. Just fell out of my pocket. But then next I found these pieces of metal twisted up. So I don't really like that, because that could be causing issues with other things, like my Spencer carbine. I'm sure that's H effect, I show that off a number of times on this YouTube. Show it to Matthew too, but I need an expert to analyze that kind of thing. That was Spencer carbine issue is probably from the experiments in the apartment a long time ago. But these things, all these guns were in boxes greased up and wrapped in plastic. This is a kind of recent discovery about a year or so ago. The files are very recent. The last couple of days, I think. And nothing I remember doing with those things. Of course, I've probably forgotten a lot of stuff I done do. Johnny Dundu. Oh, Matthew's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday. I found an interview with Brenda J. Roberts. I think we did a number of interviews in Seattle on one of the networks or TV stations. Oh, I shouldn't have music going back there, huh? Get all these copyright strikes. Should close the door, Hey, talk about paranoid society, huh? Close this. Don't need music. Oh, wow. So I got a couple hours of sunlight. I'm kind of getting more fit. What do you think? Am I getting more fit? My cleavage is showing. Anyway, even I was playing with Evie outside today, and he loves this big ball. He goes, Evie, are you sleeping now? And he likes taking naps so much, so. Yeah, well, I don't know. Oh, that's my tummy. Oh, that picked up. I was in different stores today looking for chain. People here are very friendly, you know? Oh, wow. I feel kind of tired today for some reason. I think maybe it's just the sunlight. I'm sitting there like, oh, John. Getting all suntan. See, any comments I should talk about? Well, the main video of the other night is getting upgraded. So there'll be a lot of things to look at. Experimenting tonight? I don't think so. I usually do it at nighttime. I got so many other things I'm doing too, so. I get a face operation and get rid of these wrinkles. Probably not. Do my own operation. Always been self-operating. Go against the code of what you can't do. I mean, you watch these commercials, don't do this, don't do that, warning this, warning that. You don't really see anything much anymore. Tooth repair, that was easy with Marine Tech. That worked good for me for a while. Dermabrasion, well, it's just a simple sandpaper on your face, but very gently. And put castor oil on it. I do it so my kneecaps, are kind of rough. So I'm dermabrasing them as well. It's working. No damage, nothing. You gotta have a good media instead of Google and YouTube, something that tells you what things you can do. So, don't do this at home where you're gonna blow up something, or do this and do that, and don't do this, and the truth. You can do. Like nicotine is good for you. I guess that's why I like smoking so much. My blood oxygen is normal, basically. I take readings if it's up to 98, sometimes 200. No ill effects, nothing, Been doing nicotine since I was 14. I'm doing vitamins since 1989, full bore output. Oh, yeah. I don't feel so lazy. I'm supposed to feel lazy in spring, but it's like spring today, huh? So, is there a camera up there? No. Right there. Oh, I see. You had fun barking at everybody today, Ezio. He loves barking. Bark, bark, bark. He's kind of petered out, I think. We had played ball for a couple hours in the sun. was checking on LA through the media. Lake Shrine is okay, it survived. But I'm wondering about others I know. Massive fire. It's a global warming Israel. Don't believe him. Some sick old man, fat old man who thinks he's God Almighty. He's gonna be, in his head, the ruler of the world, huh? I don't have a drastic end to it, like all dictators have a very bad end to them. Very bad. Trust me, it's gonna happen. A lot of people suffer first, like Hitler and Mussolini and any other dictator, they always wind up killing themselves or being picked up. Saddam Hussein is hung him off with whatever. It's kind of sick, but true. Dictators don't last that long. Although it took the world to squash Hitler. So what momentum? How did it get so evil? How did that happen so evil? Wow. It's freaky stuff. You know it is. Come on. You got this big orange slob slime unit. Wow. It's going to be interesting where that goes. I read a lot of stuff by very well credentialed people that I personally know and know exactly what's going on. Okay? Let's forget my lipstick. Oh. Go time. I'll try tomorrow. Anyway. So projects, project high voltage, low voltage. Those capacitors, once they're hooked in series and parallel, will make a massive explosion noise. Gotta get to that. I'm just trying to get some ambition in doing it. I've been wondering off course to making working with chains and making something and other things and motors and lathes, and I haven't got around to pursuing the spark gap, snapping gap system. I got a lot done, and it's just a lack of materials. It's not like Vancouver where everything is very close at hand, but it's slowly getting there. One capacitor is 100,000 volts DC. The others are 50,000 volts DC. And put them in series and parallel. With a tungsten rod discharge gap, along with compensating with corona rings, okay. And round balls and toroidal toroids. Because you want to direct your discharge perfectly. It's all drawn up on slideshare.net. All that stuff years ago. It's all drawn out properly. But what struck me odd was there wasn't that much equipment running when a metal piece for maybe something to do with PK amplification. I don't know. Fundamental frequencies can do strange things in certain ways. made it affect my brain cells, and that's why I looked like a lunatic. So, oh well, that's okay. No, I got them around the corner. I'm not gonna show them off yet. I want to create a situation where people come running and, oh, can I help you, or can I be your, somebody want to be my apprentice? No, never. I gotta concentrate alone and building stuff, and that's what's the rule with me and warships, taking them apart. Never bother John. He can ask for help, which I used to do on the ships, you know. I need a torch man to cut some steel rods and bars and stuff, which they did do. But I always like to impress my project manager building. Just assembling and collapsing the whole structure. I'm all set, Wes. Let's go. So it gets this van in, and they all come in and pull out all the metal to take to the salvage yard. I found Wes Root's 50 pounds of silver from the gun radar system. I just took it apart, put all the pieces in a white bucket, took it down to Wes, said, here you go. Where do you find that? All that. It's funny as hell. So that's what I do, Ben. Let's just take things apart, and for payment, I just take stuff home. Like a transmitter, or a radar system, or a countermeasure system. I had 5 years of good exercise and fun. Just do it all over again. Indeed, I would. So I should get my vitamins. Where are we here? Vitamin time! No, I need to get full makeup now. I look really sexy and hot. I don't want, oh shoot, I better shut up and do my vitamins.